Another day, another story. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a very long and complicated problem between two groups of people, the Israelis and the Palestinians. Both of these groups have deep connections to the same land, which is called Palestine. This conflict has been going on for many years, and it's important to understand its history, causes, and the impact it has on the people living in the region. Historical background. The roots of this conflict go back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Jewish people from different parts of the world started moving to Palestine. They wanted to create a new country for themselves, called Israel. This migration of Jewish people created tensions with the Arab people who were already living in Palestine. The Arab people felt uneasy about the increasing number of Jewish settlers. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a plan to divide Palestine into two separate countries, one for the Jewish people and one for the Arab people. Jewish leaders agreed to this plan, but the Arab countries rejected it. This disagreement led to a big war in 1948, and Israel was established as a country. However, this war also caused many Arab people to leave their homes, which is a very sad event known as the Nakba, meaning catastrophe in Arabic. The Nakba is still a painful memory for many Palestinians. Ongoing conflicts. The conflict continued with more wars, uprisings, and peace efforts. In 1967, another significant event occurred when Israel gained control of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. These areas are very important for the Palestinian people because they wanted to have their own country, and these regions were supposed to be a part of it. Many attempts have been made to find a solution to this conflict, but they have not been entirely successful. There are essential issues like borders, refugees, security, and the status of Jerusalem that continue to create problems and disagreements between the two sides. Impact on people. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has had severe consequences for both Israelis and Palestinians. People have lost their homes, their lives have been disrupted, and there is a lot of anger and mistrust between the two groups. It has also affected other countries in the Middle East and has contributed to further conflicts and tensions in the region. Many families on both sides have experienced the pain of losing loved ones, and the ongoing conflict has had a significant impact on children who have grown up in a world marked by violence and uncertainty. The conflict has also made it difficult for people to live normal lives, as they are often caught up in the cycle of violence and fear. International efforts. The international community has tried to help by bringing the two sides together for peace talks. Countries like the United States, organizations like the European Union, and the United Nations have been involved in these peace efforts. However, finding a lasting solution has proven to be very challenging. This is because both Israelis and Palestinians have deep-rooted beliefs, painful memories from the past, and fears that need to be addressed. One of the most contentious issues in the conflict is the status of Jerusalem. Both Israelis and Palestinians want Jerusalem to be their capital, and it is a city of great religious significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims. This makes it an even more complicated and sensitive issue to resolve. Recent tensions. In recent years, there have been periods of increased tensions and violence, such as the conflicts in Gaza in 2014 and 2021. These events have once again highlighted the urgency of finding a way to achieve a lasting and fair peace between the Israelis and Palestinians. In conclusion, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a very complicated and long-standing issue with historical, political, and religious dimensions. It has caused a great deal of suffering for both Israelis and Palestinians and has had far-reaching consequences for the entire Middle East region. Resolving this conflict remains a significant challenge, and it will require a collaborative effort from all parties involved to address the core issues and establish a just and lasting peace in the region. Thanks for watching.